Hello indie game fan, deals and more deals await in the Steam Winter Sale, so here are more of the best deals in increasing order of discount, beginning with Fables, the Everlasting Sapling, one of my favourite indie JRPGs with active turn-based combat, where if it wasn't obvious enough from the visuals, this is certainly inspired by Paper Mario. Our unlikely trio are on a quest to search for the Everlasting Sapling, which is said to grant immortal life, having to venture into a variety of bug kingdoms and to face off against horrific bugs in order to do so. Where it's one of the best indie JRPGs, so do not miss this.
Our worry grows. One season follows the next, and still no news. When you return to these shores, you must learn to live off the bounty our island kingdom provides.
A cozy game from 2017 which has gone a little under the radar is Yonder, the Cloudcatcher Chronicles, a life sim exploration title where exploring the island paradise, but of course there is a growing corruption threatening the land. However, the unique twist here is that there's no combat in this, but through farming, crafting, taming creatures and helping the residents, you are able to advance the story forward, and it's just a very chill and relaxing title.
For with your friends by your side, we have faith. One day, you will remove this plague from our home.
A perhaps more obscure entry is Subway Midnight, a psychological horror title set on board a train with ghosts, where from the visuals, it's not meant to gross you out, but rather is spooky on a different level. It has been described as a walking sim where you're travelling from one train car to the next, experiencing the horrors within, where it can be pretty psychedelic and trippy and is interesting due to that. Like in the previous video, I like to include at least one local multiplayer title since playing with friends is awesome, where Tricky Towers is essentially Tetris with physics, where competing in a variety of game modes, but the core element here is to build the tallest tower that you can. You have to stack and balance these tetraminals, but of course gravity is involved, where twists like giant pieces and your opponents interfering with your building is all part of the wacky fun. I did remember Chasm being pretty hyped before launch, since the combination of awesome pixel art, slick action and a so-called Roguevania style structure to the game really did have potential, but I also remember it falling kind of flat at launch due to a variety of reasons, resulting in mixed reviews, which seems to have affected the long tail of this game. However, the developers have been hard at work patching and rebalancing the game, even adding new content since launch, so much so that the current version is much better and is worth going back to if you have not played this, where at 75% off, you can take a chance on this. Alright, so technically, Totally Accurate Battle Simulator isn't that indie since developer Landfall is huge, but if you have somehow missed this wacky physics simulator, it's a pretty good deal at 76% discount. You're essentially placing units on a battlefield and hitting play and watching them go without direct control, watching to see who is victorious at the end of the simulated battle. Of Of course, the wackiness of this can have you pitting cavemen against war elephants or hoplites against dragons, but the wobbly ragdoll physics does add to the
chaos
and is surprisingly deep strategically, and it's not just for the lols. Point-and-click adventure games in general do tend to be underrated, so again, let me know if you're interested in a dedicated video covering the best, but in the meantime, I want to mention Detective D, The Silk Rose Murders, one that is set in ancient China where you play as a legendary detective who has to solve various nefarious cases. It does have the very abstracted pixel art look without faces for the characters, which I'm not a fan of, but the core mystery and puzzling is good, being an underrated title.
Wherever fairies go, forests grow. They prune the tender tendrils into bowers, and in the branches build their homes to cozy up in winter's biting hours.
An awesome simulation title is Glitter Mitten Grove, where leading a colony of fairies with good management systems which makes this of interest. And yep, that's all there is here, just some awesome simulation action, nothing more, so moving along.
To find the mysteries hidden underground.
The first bombs fell in the summer of 1988. It was a baptism by nuclear fire. These are the times after. There are no more months or even weeks. Everything is measured in the minutes left to live.
A super stylish and relatively unknown title is Black Future 88, one where the nukes fell and you have to ascend the ever-changing tower to defeat its owner before your heart explodes, looking awesome with good action and a nice variety of characters. The action and shooting feels good, but something did feel a little off when I played this at launch, primarily due to the overall structure and gameplay loop from one run to the next, but again, at a whopping 85% off, Steam sales are a great way to expand your gaming palette to try something different. I really like this stealth action title where you play as a cleaner for the mob, having to get rid of dead bodies and to clean crime scenes before the police get there, when the almost Samurai Jack looking visuals are awesome, which makes Serial Cleaner a no-brainer at 90% off, having a great name as well, and you should watch this video for more Steam sale recommendations.